morning. It's Lydia, and we're having a little coffee talk this morning. So, I already did my 10-minute rebounder bounce. I did it faster than I normally do. I also did, you know what I did? I listened to two songs that were from the 80s. Remember that song from Flashdance? You know, dun 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 dun. Just da 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 when I saw so a dream, when your dreams seem to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried, silent tears full of pride. Anyway, I listened to that, and then I listened to and then a Footloose song came on right after that. It was through Alexa. And I was just thinking how the 80s were when I was in junior high and high school. And those songs were eliciting emotions in me of that time in my life when opportunity and who you wanted to become, and who were you gonna be, and what did you believe in, and what were you working towards. All those thoughts from listening to 80s music started to come through my mind as I was exercising. And just wanting to share that the title of this coffee talk is, do you express your feelings or do you hold them in? Because this morning when I was looking at my phone before I got out of bed, I saw Deepak Chopra talking from the 80s on the Oprah show about, it was his book called Ageless Body, Ageless Mind. And he was saying that our bodies don't know the difference between experiencing like a trauma and worrying about a trauma potentially happening. Like, you may elicit more bodily experiences from thinking about it rather than when it does actually occur and you have the experience of it. So it's so important to feel your feelings and then express them. And I know people, I'm definitely someone, everyone knows, I'm someone who is self-expressed. I express my feelings. I have very little filter. That's not easy for people to live around because most people bottle up or withhold the things they really feel and the things that they really want to say. And I believe that we are here in this lifetime to grow and evolve. And so I am comfortable with people expressing themselves, even if it's anger and frustration. I don't have to take their anger and their frustration personally. They are just expressing what's inside of them. And when you can realize that people are expressing what's inside of them, and you can see them as a kettle pot and they're blowing off the steam to get it out, it's better to have it come out than it is to keep it inside. So it's just giving you a magnifying glass to understand what lives inside that person. And so then you can help them figure out how to work on it to get it out of their bodies. Because why do you want to get anger and frustration and stress and worry out of your body? Because it manifests in diseases. So if you don't want to have a lot of big hospital bills, and miserable, things you have to deal with because you'd rather be healthy, then learn how to let go of the stuff that's bothering you. You can do it by processing it in your mind. Like sometimes it doesn't even have to be like expressed onto someone. It could just be expressed by you. You know, you can journal about it and get it down on paper and get it out of you. You can exercise and think of those things while you're exercising and see yourself expressing out the energy of those thoughts. I'm not saying like go lay in on someone. That's not healthy. Also, just try to find people who are so comfortable and settled in themselves that they can handle you letting go what you need to let go of. I've found that that's very uncommon. There are not a lot of people who are capable of letting people express themselves, but then you have to realize those people are probably not expressing themselves either. And then most everyone I know that is not honest and not expressing themselves fully have health problems. I mean, I'm talking about people I actually know. I'm not making general statements about people I don't know. I don't know about everyone. I'm just talking about what the specialists and the authorities who are studying this stuff are talking about. Ma'am, what's your biggest regret in life? Wow, that's a big question. Hold on, let me think, because I don't have that many regrets, but let me think of one. Let me see if I can find one. So when I was 21 years old, my sister died in front of me as an accident basically that happened, and it was very traumatic. I was young. I was setting sail to go live my dreams. I had just finished college and I was ready to go tackle the world and go live my dreams, and that happened, and it completely derailed my life and what I was comfortable doing. And I just settled for I tried to make my life very comfortable and predictable after that, trying to mitigate risk, mitigate other issues and problems, and not cause more pain for my mom, because I wanted to move overseas and leave my country. And after that happened and she lost her first daughter, I didn't want her to lose her last daughter either. And so she had already lost another daughter due to a marriage that had caused that daughter to go away. And so I felt really bad for my mom, and so I chose to stay close by her. I don't regret that. I'm just saying that's something a decision that I made, that I was on a trajectory to do bigger things, and then I kind of reined it in after that trauma with my family. And of course, I had to go through a lot of therapy and stuff afterwards, because I had to decide what the meaning of life really was. Was the meaning of life you just live with all this darkness and sadness and then you just die? And I needed to go on a search, but I did it while I was living in the city I grew up in. So maybe the regret I might have is that I didn't take more risk. I was a bigger risk taker when I was younger, and that might be, I mean, I kind of say I don't have that. I don't have regrets. Typically I say that, but you're asking me if I have any regrets, and I'm just wondering if that's probably the only thing I can think of, is that it was easier for me to put my mom as a priority than it was to put myself as a priority. that's been a hard lesson that I've had to learn, because I do that in relationships too. I typically give more of myself than the person that I'm with giving to me. And so that could probably be a regret. That might be a good regret to have, but it's sometimes you just have to learn these lessons in your life. So back to the topic, which is how to express yourself and be free so that you don't bottle it up inside your body and then it manifests into negative health problems. So I just, in these coffee talk, these are short little snippet coffee talk lives that I'm going to do when I have a topic that's of interest on my mind that we can just openly, put out there in the world and have people think about for themselves and for their own lives. This is something I'm thinking about, not only to continue to be self-expressed, but to recognize that some of the information that is out there about when you bottle up your feelings and you don't express yourself, it manifests in health problems. So if somebody's like not sure why they have something, I mean, definitely do your medical, stuff. I'm definitely need that, but you also have to do the mental and the emotional piece, because we are a body, mind, and soul vessel is probably a good word, and tap into those three components when you're trying to solve how you can get healthy with something. So I'm off to meet a friend in 45 minutes and I need to go take a shower, but I did do my 10-minute rebounding today. I hope you did, and I will be back this afternoon for a 5-minute booster bounce. So Sasha's asking or telling us, let's see, I have a similar situation. May I open up to you? I don't know what you're talking about. Seek your perspective. You may or may not be able to respond, but I am very curious what you may say. Sasha, no, if I was offering personal one-on-one coaching, there would be a fee. I would be $150 an hour. So if you're willing to pay that, then yes, I can set up a system where you can pay me to listen to your problems and I will give you my perspective. If that's not something you're interested in, then I won't be able to help you, because everybody's time is valuable. So if you want free videos and free advice, you can subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye, everybody.